Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are on season 1 episode 4 of The Expanse. So I'm still struggling with names and I'm still struggling to find out who's on whose side, and yeah, the divides that are there. I definitely need to learn more about the structure of this world. So yeah, I'm excited. Without further ado, let's roll the intro and get stuck in to a brand new reaction. Here we go.
To keep you awake, we've been busier than usual. Still getting intakes from all over the Medina. You know, the average life expectancy on Earth is 123 years. It's even better on Mars.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. I'm sure you're younger than you look. You know, there's no religious directive on file, so okay if I recycle them? Factory on 39 needs some fertilizer.
Holy Jesus.
I'd like to know what the hell Holden is discussing with the captain right now.
For all we know, he could be working out a deal.
Yeah, for himself.
So tensions are still high with the group.
Inbound vessel approaching defense perimeter. 1 minute to contact.
Hail them.
If you maintain your present course, you will be fired upon.
They're jamming us.
Ow. There was no warning for that then. Holy.
It's more than one ship. I count 6 bandits.
What's happening?
There's battle mode lighting. Must be a drill.
Okay, what's that?
Not a drill?
Sounds like a lot of torpedoes. I don't think it's a drill.
Maybe we should get strapped in.
Good idea.
So they just didn't care about them at all. They're going into battle and they've not alerted them in the ship.
6. Let's get ribbons up on 2 and 3.
But did she just wave her hand the wrong way?
We can't tell who they're fighting. There's massive LiDAR and radar jamming.
Somebody has a new fleet of warships.
I concur. Any idea who it might be?
Not yet. Keep me apprised.
Hmm.
It's at 15. Let's get a digital readout on this. 42, 15, 12.
That looked cool.
I could never understand your people. Why, when the universe has bestowed so much upon you, you seem to care so little for it.
This Earthers do best.
Martians, too.
He's been through it, hasn't he?
The only thing Earthers care about is government handouts. Free food, free water, free drugs, so that you can forget the aimless lives you lead.
He's very passionate about the Earthers.
I hope you enjoy the show.
There's a full count to evasion.
Splash 1. 5 more to go.
This isn't good.
Enough of this. Bring up the railguns. Let's finish this and go home.
Aye, sir.
They've lost signal to the group, the prisoners. Is he gonna find his mate pinned to the wall there? Is that Holden?
I'm looking for Busy Batico.
You're not gonna find him here.
This is his place, right?
So yeah, daddy D.
How many clubs does this place have?
29 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes.
13.
Action good today. All right, listen up. I'm looking for a girl. Her name's Julie. She might have come to Busy to charter a ship. Oh.
They've seen her.
Busy Batico's dead.
That busy potato!
Once the lead's done,
12 days, 7 hours. So do we just have 2 busies, or has one stolen the other's identity?
Your ties to the OPA have been making a number of elders and the general authorities uncomfortable. I've been asked to request a new head of operations.
So, what you have in mind?
You wouldn't want to be the one to deliver that news, would you?
For now, please just continue along as before.
Oh yeah. Continue knowing that he no longer has a job. Well, at that position.
I'm gonna need you to get all your people off the ship, and I'll let you know when we're done.
They look like they run so smoothly on there. Later, Ned. He's fuming, understandably.
Get all the Mormons off the ship and get those sensors pointed toward the Donnager. I need a full report. Now.
What the hell is CQB? Close quarter battle. Who would be insane enough to take on the Donnager and CQB?
So this is the Donnager, and the guy that just lost his role is linked to this ship.
Okay, no. Hey. This is gonna calm me right down. Trust me, we're all gonna be just fine.
You've killed the medic. No. Yep, they killed the medic. That is wild.
Whoever's responsible for this is trying to play Mars for everything.
I want you to get Mr. Holden off of this ship and safely back to MCRN command.
So they're on about just removing him. They're forcing him to work with them.
The air rushed out holes on both sides of the room, which means we're surrounded by hard vacuum.
We're trapped.
I figure we have maybe 20 minutes of air left.
Oh, brilliant. They're in the same position all over again.
What are you doing?
Sedative. There's enough here to take one of us out, which will slow down their breathing and cut down our oxygen use.
Yeah, I vote him. Alex. Is that Alex?
He's an earther. He uses the most air. He should do it. I can carry you. You can't carry me.
Yeah, it should be him. It makes sense for it to be him.
I want to wake up.
How terrifying would that be? He's literally putting his life in their hands. That is dark. That little pin on his jacket there.
I want to say thank you.
He thinks they might die and he wants to get everything off his chest.
We get to say goodbye.
Dude.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it matters to me. I kind of want to know. Yes, touch me with your bloody hands. I'd be like, oh. Can I not have your other hand? I'm kidding, of course. They think they're going to die.
You know what really chaps my ass? The fact that I'm here protecting some lousy Earth take.
Chaps my ass.
Fall back and cover! Holden, get back and stay back! And stay down!
It's like Halo.
Holden, stop! God damn it, Holden, get back here!
Just burns it off.
You see, every time I sample a guy, I get a different ID comes up with a face that looks like it could be a match.
Your stuff's got a lot of implants. I bet he has an ID spoofer mod. Designed to spin cops, waste our time chasing down false leads.
Ah.
Ha! He's got a memory crypt in his calf.
Let's take it out.
Look at the corner.
Nah, it talks too much.
Oh, he's just going to do it himself? This is going to be gross, isn't it? This is going to be real gross. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Oh, I have just eaten and I'm feeling very, very squeamish.
It's been important enough to get him killed.
What are you not telling me?
Nothing.
Miller. I hate it when you do this.
Yeah, I mean, come on. She's just done all that for you. What are you going to do for her?
When you come up for air, I'm going to need you to cover for me with Shadid. I can't give you any details, but just, I know you can be a devious son of a bitch when you want to be.
Oh, that's his mate. So he doesn't even know about him yet. I'm sorry, you survived that?
I can help! Somebody help! This officer needs help!
Convinced he was dead. That does surprise me. These are all the Martians, right? They're all dead. Oh my god, stop doing that.
Let go. Don't make me shoot you. You won't.
He will. And he did.
His weapon is keyed to his armor. He couldn't have fired it. You're welcome.
Mole's dead, asshole. Help me get my friends off this ship. Shut up. I want to speak to him.
Yes, sir.
If you want medical attention, you start speaking now. Well, I'll be dead soon enough.
He'd rather die than give up any information.
You barely know those other people. They're only here because of me.
He doesn't want the weight of that on his conscience.
You came back.
You will all testify that Mars had nothing to do with the Canterbury's destruction. What's wrong with Alex?
He took one for the team. I'll carry it.
He has quite the arms on him.
Donnager was dispatched to Phoebe Station after she went silent for several weeks. Everyone on board was dead. They were covering something up. Like what? I don't know.
The plot thickens.
What happened? The captain has set condition 0. She's gonna scuttle the ship.
What does that mean? I don't know what is happening right now.
Dookie ready.
Grimes in position.
Dookie ready. Oh, my child.
All right.
Ready?
Set. Go. I was going to say, how are they not getting hit? Right, made it through, but he has been shot. He's done that for her there. Wait, why did he kick her to then return her? I thought he was trying to kick her to the doors. Maybe he was, and then she was going off in the wrong direction, so he's like, yoink. He's been shot up as well.
I'm not a pilot. Someone else needs to fly.
Alex?
Us. I don't think I'm in any... Get us out of here! You got it.
You don't have time to panic. You just do as you're told. Okay. It's quite a big ship. Holy. Sorry.
Do not let anyone stay on our tail. You got it, House? I mean, yes, sir.
Okay, he is the one laying out the orders.
It would have been nice to see an ocean on Mars.
So he's saying that his dream is now gone? Oh, I could never do this. I would get motion sick so bad.
I didn't think we could lose.
Wait, so they're all dying? Yes. Yes, the answer to that. Holy Jesus. So these are the only survivors from that massive ship. The Martian ship. The speed of that thing? Madness. Again, it felt like a super short episode. Like I can't get over how quick these episodes seem to go by, which is obviously a good sign. However, I do feel really lost, and I hate that I'm so lost. I don't like that. And I think the reason why I feel so confused when I'm watching the show is because we're only getting breadcrumbs. It isn't like straight off the bat someone explaining what's happened and this is this and this is that and blah blah blah. We're going along the journey, but we're only getting tiny pieces from each story. And there's so many different avenues, so many different cultures that I'm trying to keep track of. So much history. I don't know, it's just really difficult because we're in the thick of it now. It's not like it's at the beginning and we're seeing how things develop. We've just sort of been plopped in. And then we're getting tiny bits of history throughout each episode. I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying it, because I am. And like I say, it's clear that I am, because the second I hit play, it feels as though it's over already. And I'm like, how did that happen? We've just gone through 40 minutes of TV, and it felt like it went in a blink of an eye. So that in itself is a very good sign. Like, the pacing of the show is really good, and I am captivated by the groups that we're seeing, and I'm getting to know the individuals a little bit more. I would like to know them more than what I do, but I mean, that's what the episodes are for, right? So I just need to be patient when it comes to that side of things. I think what I'm nervous about more than anything is not being able to follow along, because it's easier for you guys that have seen the entirety of the show to follow it and to understand what's what. Whereas me with fresh eyes, I feel like I'm being slow, and I don't like the feeling. What I'm trying to say is, just please be nice to me. Please be patient and understand that, you know, I am trying to follow. I think for me, when I'm watching a show, I sort of envision like a map of the fictional world or whatever it is I'm watching, and then I try to find like the pieces to put together on the roots, and this links with this and this links with this. Whereas when I'm watching The Expanse, the map is massive and I'm only getting tiny details from each one, and I'm yet to link them together, but I know that they are linked, because it's clear to see that the discussions that they're facing, like, there has been wars, there is something more coming as well. Every single place is run differently, and there are perks and cons to each place. Although it seems as though Earthers are the quote-unquote safest when it comes to technology, food, air, you know, that kind of thing. And Earthers and Martians seem to look at them in envy. I get that sort of vibe. Especially from this episode, it seemed as though the captain, he was the captain, right? You know, the Martian dude that is now with our group. He seemed to be like, oh, well, we could make Mars like how Earth is. One day, I would like to see this. And then in this episode at the end, he goes, I would have liked to have seen an ocean on Mars, as if he's already said goodbye to that possibility. Well, that might just be because on his journey, he feels like he'll never get back there, because they're going to be so far away from it. I don't know. And these are the things that I am definitely struggling with. But let's try and focus again on what actually happened in this one. The big moment for me was when the medic's head got ripped clean off his shoulders. Like, I wasn't expecting that, completely caught off guard. And yeah, I guess it is like Game of Thrones. And I thought that was going to be the moment in the last episode where, is it Miller's friend, had the pipe or the bar through his stomach. I was like, guess that's the end of him. But no, in this it seems like he's survived that somehow. But yeah, the medic ain't surviving his head being blown off. I'm sorry, it's just not, it's not gonna happen. So rip, I guess. And I do want to point out that everyone that was in there, the rest of the remaining of the group, handled it so well. Because when you're in that moment, it is very much fight or flight. And they fought instantly. They kept their cool. Obviously they're upset about what they're seeing and it's difficult, but at the same time they're trying to survive. They've got to seal those holes, they've got to take a beat, save as much oxygen. And while we're on that, I like that they didn't bicker overly about who was going to take the sedative, because it could have easily been that. It could have been a big debate where they talk so much that they're instantly using all of the oxygen that they have left, and it's just really counterproductive. Whereas I appreciate that, you know, they had their thoughts and their feelings aired, but at the end it was clear that the pilot should have took it. Amos is strong enough to carry him, and they need Naomi's skill set as well to keep going and to keep fighting. Credit to the pilot to be like, you know what, you're right, I've listened to what you've had to say, you're right, I'll do it. And he just did it. And that must have been terrifying, putting your life in someone else's hands like that. So I was quite impressed, I've got to say. So fair play to him. And he did save the day at the end as well. He's never flown a ship like that, and he did it. He was very chuffed with himself, so yes, I concur. Miller, I hope I'm getting his name right. But the cop that I'm referring to, with him, he's still on the hunt for Julie, that much I know. I want to say it's his ex, or they've had some sort of relationship. He has gone to her for help. She provided the help, and then the second that she, you know, tried to go a little deeper or tried to get anything in return, he's like, nope. The walls just come straight up, and she's like, oh, you know what, whatever. He's never going to change type of deal. So he seems very much like he wants her around, but he's not afraid to just use her and then draw a line on it either. I think that was quite telling. He said that it's better off if she didn't know, and he might well be doing it to protect her. That might be true. But also, he needs to respect the relationship that they have. He can't just keep going to her for help whenever he wants, and then the second she tries to do anything off her own back without being coerced or manipulated in any way, to be like, okay, that's enough from you, goodbye. So there's definitely more there that I would like to know. And this John Doe that was on the table, he seems to be a dodgy guy, and with money apparently, because it's not cheap to get these things implanted in their bodies, and he's wanted Mill to go on these tangents. And I'm guessing that if he does get to the bottom of who this guy is, it will then link him to Julie. And this guy doesn't want that link to happen, so he's trying to delay it for as long as he can. Perhaps so that Julie has longer to get away. Maybe they're close. Maybe he's a friend. Or maybe he works for someone else that is hoping that Julie is elsewhere and out of the picture, and he was the pawn in that game. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know if it does. So to conclude, we have Holden in the group all together now with an addition of a Martian. They've just watched an entire ship explode, so they're no more. Everyone on that ship has died, and that was a huge ship. These guys potentially need to work together to find their way back home. As well as that, we had obviously the medic dying, ripperonis to him. We had the survival of the cop's friend, but again, I don't know if he truly survives. We just know that he was alive at that time. We also was introduced to a new guy who, name, I don't know. The name thing is really bothering me. I feel like they don't say them enough. Like, the only name that keeps cropping up, I feel like, is Holden, which is why that's so prominent in my head. I've had to really try hard to remember Naomi, Amos, and Alex. And the cops, and then the cop's friend, and then this new guy who's demanded all the Mormons to come off the ship and have all this, I think he said, sensors point towards the Donnager, which is the big ship that obviously explodes in the end. So this guy he has extreme power, really, and authority, and he has the tech to take out a massive ship. Or am I getting that completely wrong? I swear the Martian ship is the Donnager. Is it not? Oh, I'm doubting myself again. There's just so much information, guys. So much information. And I kind of hope that as the show progresses, I'll just understand it better. And I'm assuming I'm supposed to be in the dark right now. It does feel like a different type of show than what I'm used to. And new isn't always bad. I'm waiting to see what the future brings and how you guys are enjoying my reaction to these shows. Because if the whole time I'm just a puddle of confusion, I can't see that being entertaining for you guys to watch. But I do feel like I'm following along to some things. It's just not all the things. I would like the names to be said a little bit more often. So if you guys in the comments know the characters' names and they have been said in the episode themselves, then please feel free to comment on them, just so I can put the pieces together a little easier. Yeah, that one, I mean, I've never been good at names. You guys that have been watching me for a long time know that. But I usually pick up on them quickly if the characters themselves are substantial. I guess we'll wait and see. I want to know what this guy that has demanded all the Mormons off the ship, I want to know his part in all of this. You know, the one that lost his position. Like, they just took it away as well. And I feel like he handled it very calmly to the guy. But then the second the guy left, he's like, get the Mormons off the ship. Put the sensors on the Donnager. Is it the Donnager? Guys, help me. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you all so much for watching this reaction. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I don't feel confident, but I hope that you do. I'm feeling a little insecure, guys, so if you want to reassure me that everything's okay, I would welcome that. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, you know the drill, guys. And yeah, until next time, goodbye for now. Now let's take a comment from the DAT pack, and today I've chosen Polly, and Polly says, I really enjoyed your reaction to this. This was from my 103 reaction. It's fun to hear your opinions of the various characters based on what you have seen so far. I think of the shows as treating the audience as if we're detectives. We get bits of information, which are like puzzle pieces, and we have to guess how they fit together. All of this is exactly how I feel right now. And I'm trying to put the puzzle pieces together, Paula, but I'm definitely struggling. I feel like I'm behind, but I think it's easier for you guys that have already seen it to know if I'm where I should be or if I've missed like a key point of an episode. So yeah, I will wait and see. And I do want to say there was another comment by Newman that said, I'm a little surprised you didn't clock the smooth talking doc leader as David Robert Jones from Fringe. I didn't see that, and I'm usually so good with faces and voices. I literally can't believe that I didn't put the two together. And I don't know why. Maybe I don't know, but thank you for letting me know. And there is more comments as well that I want to thank you so much for leaving them. AC10, I know your passion for the show as well, and there was a comment that you left on someone else's message saying that you believe that I am where I should be while watching the show, and this is definitely reassuring. But whether you're being very nice to me or not, I don't know. I don't know if other people will view that the same. Again, it's just hard for me not knowing. I am coming into this with fresh eyes, so I'm doing my best. Whether that's going to be good enough, I don't know. This is why I'm not a detective, okay? I'm just a lover of TV fiction. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to Polly and all of you guys for leaving your thoughts and opinions. And don't forget, if you'd like to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, then don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.